Hey boss, hey boss, hey boss, hey, how are you? How are you? How are you today? Let's talk about you prepping a week's worth of content because literally, I don't know what day it is for you, but for me, it's Sunday. And when Sunday rolls around, my favorite phrase, a a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. So, what I want to do is, as part of our content creation conversation, the last day, day number 7, I'm going to help you work on prepping a 7-day week long content creation experience. Now, this is especially for those of you bosses out there who are uber, super, above and beyond busy and really don't have the time to do certain things every single day, especially when it comes to content creation. Okay, so I like to talk about both tasking, which some of you guys may know it as batching, when you sit down and you create a certain amount of content so that you can schedule it out or at least have it done so you can quickly just pop it on your platforms or send out emails when you're ready. So before we get there, let me start here and say, hey, how are you today? It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, always ready to jump on here and share some smart things you can do to work on your money, your marketing, and your sales goals too, with strategy and intention. So hopefully you are excited about being in my virtual building today. If you are, I would love it. I would love to be able to see. Can you tap on some hearts and some thumbs up, some likes for me? Give me a like if you've been enjoying the Sister Sands web class series so far. And of course, sharing is caring, right? So feel free, take a minute. I don't have a watch on, but I'm gonna time you, right? Take a minute to share this out. Bring some of your virtual friends into the building, especially some business besties who are looking to grow their business, right? So you can tag them here and say, hey, I want you to check out LaShonda, check out Sister Sense, so that we can have an awesome content creation conversation. So hopefully already that this has been happening for the last few days, right? And you've gotten your 5-day content creation calendar over at sistersense.com/5DC. Not the word, but the letter 5, right? For 5-day calendar. sistersense.com/5DC. You get the fabulous free 5-day calendar that we've been working through. And then I also get to talk to you about the 31 types of content that you can produce. So this is actually my spring into action workbook. Super, super excited because that's my next weekend workshop. Coming up in April, we're going to be in Myrtle Beach, North Carolina. So if you want to register, email sistersense@gmail.com so I can tell you all the details. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 5-day content creation calendar. I'm going to run it down for you. Plus, we're going to talk about some more pieces of content so you can work on a 7-day experience. Okay, excited? Yay! All right. So, number 1, where are you going to go? Drop in the comment box, www.sistersense.com/5DC to get the 5-day calendar. It's fabulous. It's free. Okay. Number 2, what you're going to do is identify an offer that you are going to focus on for 7 days. Could be something that you want to give away for free. Could be something that you want to sell. Okay. So identify, for me, as you see, I got the sniffles right now, right? Identify for me what you are going to promote: a free offer, a paid offer, or maybe a combination of the two, something that has both a free component and then a paid component too. So I am talking to you about the content creation experience. There's a free version, which is the 5-day calendar. And then there is the paid version, which is the 12-week, 90-day content creation challenge. It's totally awesome over at sistersense.com/CMC. So I've been talking about 2 of those with you, right? So you can do one or the other or both. Okay, that's number 1. Now, I got the sniffles, okay? I've got weather bingo in my area. Today it's 90, tomorrow it's 70. The next day it's 52, then it's 23, then it's 45. We got weather bingo right now. So one day it's hot, the next day it's cold. Don't know what it's going to be tomorrow, but today it's cold. And the weekend, Valentine's Day, was warm, so that was nice. But anyway, let's get back into it. First day number 1 is favorite things. Okay. Now, your 5-day calendar doesn't look exactly like the Spring into Action version, but I'm going to let you see it here so that maybe you can screenshot it if you would like to. Okay. This is one way to take a look at the 5-day calendar. Okay. Maybe if I do it this way, for those of you who are watching me on the gram, you can screenshot it that way. Okay. Doo, doo, doo. One more time, one more again, one more again, one more again. So this is the 5-day, and then there's the 31 types, which is another breakdown that's inside of Spring into Action. So anyway, what we're going to do is talk about MMA number 1. MMAs, which is one of my favorite acronyms, money-making activities, right? MMAs, those things that you can do to work on your revenue, your money-making activities. Sharing a favorite thing or a resource. So you want people to see you as their go-to person. You're going to kick off the conversation in relation to the freebie or the paid offer that you want to promote. Can you talk about one free thing or resource that is your absolute favorite? Think about Oprah and her favorite things and how big that concept is for her brand, right? What are some of your favorite things? Either you can share one thing or a list of things that have a particular theme, okay? And for all of these, you can think about whichever content creation format that works best for you. Some people like to write. I love to do video. Maybe you want to do audio. Maybe you want to focus on a particular social media platform, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Instagram. I say don't overwhelm yourself. Work with the thing that you know is easiest and most comfortable for you as far as the platform and the format that you want to distribute your information, okay? You don't have to do all of them, but you do have to do something, right? So pick a platform, pick a format, and focus on that. So day number 1 is sharing a favorite thing or resource. Day number 2, a free offer, right? So something like me saying, hey, go and get your free content calendar over at sizzlesense.com/5DC. Okay. That's number 1. Just as a side note, if you got that good, maybe you want to get the Launch with Leads 7-day challenge. That's also free. That's a great freebie for those of you working on your list building and lead magnet efforts. That's over at sizzlesense.com/LWL. Launch with Leads. It's a 7-day challenge. Okay, so sharing a free offer. That's day number 2. Day number 3 is story. Okay, so day 1 was favorite. Day 2 is freebie. Day 3 is story. So I'm going to give you 2 options here. On day number 3, this is your opportunity to share a story that you can talk about one of your customers or clients and their experience or transformation, the results that they've gained working with you, number 1. Or number 2, you can share a how-to, right? Funny enough, I'm talking about Spring into Action because that's my next weekend workshop. I messaged the lovely ladies who participated in the last one that I did last month. And I said, hey, guys, did you order your products yet? Did you create your digital products yet? If you did, can you please take pictures of it, of your notebooks and all the things that you've created based on the templates and things that we did. And so ladies sent me examples of that, right? That's great stuff. Those are pieces that I can put into stories, conversations that I can have, content that I can create around what they've created as a result of working with me and my weekend workshop and using my templates, right? So reaching out to your audience, getting that information, or sharing what you have. If you don't have customers, then share a how I story, because day 3 is all about stories where you can say, okay, this is how I ... right? So I can share with you how I create content, how I create notebooks, how I create these videos, right? Different how I in conversations that I can do around things that I've personally done. That is helpful for those of you who don't have customers and clients where you can share their stories. Use yourself as your first and best customer, right? That's day 3. Day 4 is projects, right? Day 4 is when you share a project that you are working on with your audience, right? So I can say, look, I am working on the amazing content creation 12-week experience. Make sure that you are in it so that you can get all the good that I want to share when it comes to you creating your best digital content, creating free content, engaging your audience, and promoting more often. If you haven't already started the challenge, make sure you go over to sizzlesense.com/CMC. That's the project that I'm working on for you right now, right? Literally, it's ready, it's done, it's there, it's waiting for you, right? So share a story, or that's day number 3. Number 4, share your projects. Let people know what you're working on, right? So the 12-week experience, that's done, and that's ready over at sistasense.com/CMC. I'm working on right now the Spring into Action Weekend Workshop. That's what's happening next, right? I always tell you guys, strategically market your ends. What's new? What's now? What's next? 3 ends that you can consistently market so that you are consistently having conversations with new people and your true fans who are consistently following you, right? So again, make sure you email sistasense@gmail.com if you are excited about potentially coming out to Myrtle Beach and hanging with me in April as part of the Spring into Action Weekend Workshop experience. I'm excited. It is the 16th through the 19th. The suite is booked. I'm ready to go. And when you sign up, when you email me, I'll let you know the details as far as registration and how to sign up. Okay. So projects, that's on day number 4. Day number 5 is your opportunity to give people an excerpt. So you can take them inside of your good, whether it be a digital ebook, a workbook, maybe you've got a print book, right? Giving people a taste of what you've got. So you can share an excerpt of your books. You can give people sneak peeks so that they can take a look inside and see what's going on. Funny enough, this week I put together a cute little video across my social media platforms with clips of my last workshop with my clients and me speaking and you learning, so you can kind of get a sneak peek of what to expect at my next workshop, right? So what kind of sneak peeks can you put together, or content clips? Content clips are especially great for those of you who have some video or courses, audio presentations. You can give people literally a little bit and say, hey, look, here's my content creation course. Here's a clip of what it is. You know, I'm giving you like 15, 20 minutes absolutely free, just to give you a sense of what it's like on the other side. Like, consider what we've been doing for the last 7 days to be a sneak peek, to be a little clip inside of the complete 12-week, 90-day content creation challenge, right? So these last 7 days, me talking to you about consistent content creation, it's really just me giving you a little taste of what we do as part of the bigger training, right? So what kind of excerpts, sneak peeks, clips can you share with your audience? That is day number 5. Now, the calendar, the first one anyway, the free one is 5 days. The full one that you get inside of the 12-week program is 31 types of content that I share. Now, yesterday I gave you a day number 6, so I can give you even more, right? So on day number 6, one thing that you can do is you can literally take people inside of your business, right? Inside your business, you can do a day in the life. You can share your milestones, celebrate anniversaries. You can let people know what's happening. Again, the 3 ends, what's new, what's now, what's next. You can do a behind the scenes. Give them a little taste of what you got inside of your business. Look, I don't know how many years it's been since Real World, but once that freaking program hit, reality TV has taken over all of TV. And whether you are a pseudo celebrity or a real one, you know, or an internet celebrity, a lot of people are taking people inside of their lives, and people are following and loving and engaging that. So as I even work on my own personal vlogging series and taking you inside of my business, I want you to be able to think about how you can use something like that to get people following you consistently, right? Remember, you want to launch to customers and not crickets, which means that you've got to find creative ways to consistently engage your audience on a regular basis. That's day 6, right? So we've gone through 6 days so far. Favorite, freebie, story, project, excerpt, inside your business, right? Day 6. Day 7, which is today, it's a combination of 2 things. Number 1, a recap of the first 6 days, and also a wild card work day. What does that mean? Pick one of the 6 that we just talked about and then do it again, right? Or day number 7, and bam, there you go. You've got 7 days worth of awesome content as part of the content creation series. So hopefully, number 1, you guys enjoyed the 7 days that we have done thus far. I would be excited to know which of these 7 you find to be really helpful, or ones that you're excited about creating. Because honestly, you can do either all of these, you know, like each day and follow the sequence that I've given you, Or you can do a variation, right? You can do 7 days of favorite things, or you can do 7 days of stories where you're sharing customer client stories and things that you've done with them. And you're taking people inside of the experience of what it's like with working with you, right? So you can be as creative as you want with the combination that I've given you here. But I also have so much more to share, again, as part of the Content Creation Content Marketing Challenge. 12 weeks, 90 days, literally waiting for you. Plus, you get an easy ebook template and the easy e-course training too. Again, over at sizzlesense.com/CMC. If somebody could drop that into the comment box for me, I would love you for free. Mwah. Thank you for that, right? Just feel free to drop that into the comment box. Now, outside of what I talked about today, if you feel like you're in a space where you're still stuck, you're still like, oh, it's just not working for you. I would love to work with you because, again, I work with a lot of clients who, with my assistance, are able to unblock what they need to do to create content. Yes, not yesterday, but last week, I had a 90-minute VIP day with one of my newest clients, and literally we mapped out her course, right? She's been for well over a year just kind of overthinking, overwhelmed, contemplating the concept of what it is that she wants to produce, and she hasn't been able to get it off the ground. And in 90 minutes, we were able to knock out this really amazing, solid, this is what the course needs to look like, so you can start to actually record these pieces and move forward. So if you are feeling blocked or stuck when it comes to your content creation, you can email sizzlesense@gmail.com. You can even on the sizzlesense.com website, click the gray tab on the right to send me a voice message, or you can go over to callme.sizzlesense.com to schedule a call with me. Could be 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, or all the way up to the full VIP day, which is 3 hours. And literally, we can either do the 3 hours virtually, or you can come to Greenville, North Carolina and work with me for a 3-hour experience. Okay, for real. We can go eat, work together for 3 hours and make it happen. Meet me in NC if that's something that you need to do to get your clarity, okay? So I wanted to make sure that I made myself available to you outside of the 12-week content creation challenge, which again is waiting for you. You can actually talk to me one-on-one if you've got some challenges. And I've got quite a few clients who, whether you choose to schedule a longer session with me or not, at the very least, you can go to sizzlesense.com, click the gray tab on the right of the website, send me a voice message. Clients internationally, in the UK, in the US, in Africa, across the globe, who message me and say, LaShonda, this is what I'm working on. Can I talk to you? And I send them a voice message right back. So voice messages, emails, clarity calls, all of those are available to you if working with me one-on-one privately to figure out how you can apply some of these strategies to what it is that you need to do is something that you need to. Okay, so I hope that if this is Sunday for you, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed Sunday. Again, one of my favorite quotes is, a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. So hopefully you guys have a great Sunday. Again, I am always excited to work with you privately and directly. The next weekend workshop is official. South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, spring into action, right? That's the next one. It's the 16th to the 19th. And if you would like to be one of the ladies who participate, because it's a small group, I like them small, I like them intimate, so you can feel like you're working with me one-on-one. I'm literally looking over your shoulder so I can say, okay, do this, do that. As we put that good together, email sizzlesense@gmail.com, and I'll be able to tell you the details for that. After the Spring into Action in April, the next one is going to be in July. The last one is going to be in October. And then that's it for the next year until we start again, Fire Start Your Year, in January next year, right? So I do no more than 4 weekend workshops for the year, which is relatively new because honestly, I'm going to tell you, I used to just do one. So now that I'm doing 4, it's really great to have an opportunity each quarter to work with some of my favorite ladies and some of you who are new. So a combination of my OGs and my newbies too, okay? So that's what's coming up on my calendar. Hopefully this Fire 5-day calendar has been helpful to you. I think we are going to continue the content creation conversation going into next week. Milestone for me, literally, it's been well over 45 days since I've been doing these daily web classes. Yay! My goal is to be on here and share every single day for 365 days. We see how close I get to that goal. Oh, Lord, pray for me, y'all. So I can get to that goal of 365 days straight of live web classes for you. Again, this for me, the more you guys honestly help me, the easier it's going to be for me to hit this goal. So if you are ultimately genuinely enjoying these series, number one, I need you to do a couple of things. Can you heart, like, tag, share? I mean, for real, like bring some business besties up in here, because the bigger this grows, the more ladies and even gents that I can impact, help, and support, that more motivation that I have to be consistent with coming on here and doing these. If you've ever done lives, you know that it takes some energy, it takes some work, it takes some motivation. And if you want me to be able to stay motivated and hard working when it comes to this, I would love your support. Again, please, a like, a thumbs up, a subscribe, turning on alerts and notifications so that you can see when I'm live, so that you're live with me. It doesn't take much to support the cause, because I just want you to be able to help me help you, right? And again, you know, even if you like, let's do a Jeopardy, like a a Jeopardy moment, right? Just take a second, share this out, literally just 2 seconds for me, right? So that we can bring more friends into the building, and your people can mingle with my people, and we could all become business besties together, right? That's what it's all about. So that's a huge milestone for me, 45 days plus. Let me get to 90 and then keep on keeping on till 365. Yay! We gonna get there, right? And of course, just being able to share some of the things that I do to keep you motivated. So if you have been finding this series valuable, outside of sharing, outside of liking, outside of subscribing, can you let me know what you would like to see next? You can email me, or you can drop a comment into the comment box. Email sistasense@gmail.com. Let me know any suggestions you have of other web classes, any questions you have. Baby, you can send me a list. You could be like, okay, LaShonda, here's my list of my top 5 questions I would love for you to answer. I'm curious about how you do this in your business, or how I could do that. I'm struggling with this or that. Look, where you need me, I will serve, right? So that will help me as well, as far as planning out and mapping out the content for this particular series. And of course, outside of sharing and checking in with me, letting me know what has been helpful to you. I would, out of curiosity, I would love to know if there were certain web classes that really hit you. Let me know which ones. If there were certain classes or videos or even audios that I do that you go back to when you're like, look, this is my go-to. Like every week or every couple of weeks, I go back and I listen to this one. Or, girl, I've been watching this webinar that you did like 5 times over. Let me know your favorites, okay? So that gives me an indication, again, of more what I need to do more of for you. And again, you can email those to sistasense@gmail.com, or even here, if you just like light bulb, you go, oh yeah, oh, I absolutely love that. You can pop it into whichever one of these platforms you're watching as well, okay? So yeah, I mean, each one reach one, and we'll all make it to the top. We all trying to get to that next level of what it is that we're trying to do. I'm trying to help you, and hopefully you can help me too, right? We can help each other in this growth goal experience. So, all right, that's it. This is the end of the content marketing 7-day experience. Let's see if maybe I'll do another one of these a few weeks from now. You guys let me know what kind of content you're looking to create, maybe what kind of struggles you're having right now, or things that you're trying to break through in your business. And again, I'll do my best to come back on here and share some more good with you. So till next time, take care, guys. Mwah.